Yo, hold up. Stop whatever the hell you're doing right now because this one is about to shake the entire game. LeBron James, the undisputed king of the NBA, the man who's been bulletproof for 20 years, just got caught on camera talking about King Von's murder like it was some inside information only a few people in the streets were ever supposed to know. And right as those words left his mouth, the NBA went into full panic mode, trying to bury the footage before it could leak and destroy everything. This ain't no blurry side camera or blurry paparazzi clip, fam. This is crystal clear hidden recording gold that shows LeBron in a private setting, voice low, eyes serious, dropping details about that Atlanta night in 2020 that nobody outside the circle should even know. Fans are already losing their minds in the comments. Rappers are texting each other like, WTF did I just hear? And the league is moving faster than they ever did during any scandal to kill this before it spreads. But here's the crazy part. The person who recorded it? Still out there. And they're not done talking. You think you know LeBron? You think you know what really went down with King Von? Buckle up, because this story is just getting started. And once you hear what LeBron actually said, nothing in the NBA or the streets will ever look the same again. Yo, we left you on the edge with that hook. Now let's dive deep into the real madness. Imagine this. It's a late-night private gathering in a luxury suite somewhere in LA, away from the flashing cameras and screaming fans. LeBron James is chilling after a big game, surrounded by a small circle, a few trusted friends, some music industry folks, and one mysterious guy who's been moving in both NBA and street circles for years. The vibe is calm at first, cigars lit, drinks flowing, talking about life, legacy, and how the game connects different worlds. Then the conversation shifts to Chicago drill, to the streets, to the names that still echo heavy. Somebody brings up King Von, that raw talent, that storytelling, the way he painted pictures from the trenches. LeBron nods, says something like, yeah, the kid was different, but then his tone changes. The room gets quieter. And that's when the hidden camera, planted by someone in the room who had no idea how explosive this would get, catches every single word. LeBron leans in, voice low but clear, and starts dropping details that make the hair on your neck stand up. He talks about the night of November 6, 2020, outside that Monaco hookah lounge in Atlanta. He mentions the tension between crews, the argument that sparked it, the shots ringing out, and then get this, he says things about who was really behind the setup, who might have had beef that went deeper than what the streets were saying publicly. Words like they wanted him gone, it wasn't just random, and even hints at connections that tie back to bigger names in the industry. Fans are shocked when this leaks because LeBron has always played it safe, image clean, family man, billionaire status. But here he is, speaking like someone who heard things from sources nobody expects an NBA superstar to have. The footage shows his face serious, eyes locked, almost like he's warning or revealing something he's carried for years. One of the people in the room even asks him straight up, "Bron, how you know all this?" And LeBron pauses, gives that famous intense stare, and replies, "Man, the world is smaller than you think. Music, hoops, streets, it all overlaps. I got people everywhere." Right after those words, the NBA higher-ups somehow get wind of the recording. Insiders say a league executive who was loosely connected to the gathering got a panicked call. Within hours, the machine kicks into gear, lawyers, PR teams, damage control specialists all moving like it's a national emergency. They try to scrub the footage, pressure the person who recorded it to delete everything, even offer hush-money vibes. But it's too late. The clip starts circulating in small private groups before exploding online. Social media goes nuclear. Twitter, X trends with hashtag LeBronVon, hashtag What Did Bron Say, and hashtag NBA cover-up within minutes. Say Cheese TV-style reactions start flooding in, commentators yelling, "Yo, Bron just put the streets on blast." No jumper clips style breakdowns where hosts replay the audio slowed down, zooming in on every word. Academics-type streams blow up with thousands watching live, speculating if LeBron has secret ties to Chicago or Atlanta scenes. Shade Room posts the blurry screenshots with captions like LeBron James caught speaking on King Von's murder. NBA in full panic mode trying to hide the tape. The streets react even harder. Chicago drill pages light up. People close to Von's circle start posting cryptic messages, some saying Bron speaking facts, others accusing him of knowing too much and staying quiet all these years. Lil Durk's name gets dragged in because of the old connections, and Quando Rondo's side gets mentioned in wild theories. Old videos of LeBron working out to Von's music resurface, along with that famous tweet where he said, "Bronny, Bryce and I rocked with his music. The kid had a damn good future." Now fans are re-watching it with new eyes, asking was that just respect, or was there more? Inside LeBron's camp, emotions run high. Savannah James is reportedly furious, not just because of the leak, but because it puts the whole family under a microscope again. Bronny and Bryce, who were big Von fans as kids, are caught in the middle. Friends close to LeBron say he was just speaking casually, sharing what he heard through mutual connections in the entertainment world, but the NBA sees it as a threat to the league's polished image. They don't want their golden boy sounding like he's plugged into street politics, one insider whispers. As the footage spreads wider, more layers start peeling back. The person who recorded it turns out to be someone who was there for a completely different reason. Maybe a low-key music exec trying to get a collab or a podcast opportunity. Now that person is laying low, phone blowing up with threats and offers. Rumors swirl that the NBA offered big money to kill the story, but the recorder refused, saying the people deserve to hear the truth. This is where the first real twist hits. LeBron allegedly reaches out through back channels, trying to get ahead of the narrative. Sources claim he told close allies, "I wasn't snitching, I was just talking what I know." Von was talented, his story touched a lot of us. But the damage is done. Rapper pages start making reaction videos, some defending LeBron, saying he's always shown love to the culture, others turning on him, calling it Hollywood trying to act street. The family drama kicks in heavy. LeBron's inner circle is divided. Some old friends from Akron are proud he's speaking real. Others worried it could affect his business deals with Nike, Pepsi, all the big brands that pay him millions to stay neutral. Savannah reportedly has a heated conversation with him behind closed doors. "You gotta be careful what you say, even in private. The world is watching every move." LeBron fires back, emotions high. "I'm tired of pretending we don't see what's happening out there. These kids lose their lives and we just post RIP and move on." Meanwhile, King Von's family and supporters are watching everything unfold. Some feel validated that a big name like LeBron is acknowledging the realness of that night. Others are angry, demanding answers. If you know something, why wait years to talk? Old interviews of Von where he shouted out LeBron James, and even named a Project Levon James, get replayed non-stop. The respect was mutual, but now it's turned into pure chaos. As Part 1 wraps, the pressure on the NBA is mounting. League officials are in emergency meetings, debating how to respond without making it worse. LeBron himself is said to be laying low at home, but the footage keeps spreading like wildfire. Fans are divided, some calling it the biggest sports rap crossover scandal in years, others saying it's overblown and LeBron was just having a real conversation. But trust me, this is only the beginning. Because what comes next in the leaked footage changes everything. The deeper details LeBron drops, the names he indirectly mentions, and the one shocking accusation that makes the entire room go silent. The room in that hidden footage goes dead quiet after LeBron's last line. One of the guys leans forward and asks, voice shaky, "Bron, you saying it wasn't just a random club fight? You talking about premeditated?" LeBron doesn't answer right away. He takes a slow sip, looks around like he's weighing how much to reveal, and then drops the bomb that has everyone replaying the clip 100 times. He starts talking about the tensions between Atlanta and Chicago crews that night, how word on the street was that certain people wanted Von out of the picture because his rise was threatening too many egos and old beefs. LeBron mentions hearing from people in the know that the argument outside the hookah lounge wasn't spontaneous. There were whispers of setup, of someone feeding information to make sure things popped off. He doesn't name names directly, but the way he describes the sequence of events matches details that police reports and surveillance never fully explain to the public. Fans watching the leaked clip lose their minds. LeBron just solved King Von's murder on camera. Trends hard. Breakfast Club power-style interviews start popping up where hosts debate whether this is LeBron being messy or actually dropping knowledge. Law and Crime Network-type commentators analyze it frame by frame, saying the tone in LeBron's voice sounds too confident for someone just repeating rumors. The NBA's damage control goes into overdrive. They issue a vague statement saying any private conversations taken out of context do not reflect the values of the league, but they refuse to confirm or deny the footage's authenticity at first. Behind the scenes, executives are calling LeBron's team non-stop, pressuring him to distance himself. One high-level source claims an NBA owner personally called LeBron and said, "This could hurt the brand, brother. We need you to stay above this street stuff." But LeBron isn't backing down easy. In a private call with his agent, he's heard saying, "I'm not a rapper, I'm not in the streets, but I'm a black man in America who sees what's happening to our young kings." Vaughn had talent that could have changed lives. "If I know pieces of the puzzle, why should I stay quiet forever?" That conversation also gets partially leaked later, adding more fuel. Now the betrayals start showing. Some of LeBron's longtime celebrity friends start distancing themselves publicly. Others slide in his DMs with "bro, you good," while secretly enjoying the drama. The rap community splits hard. Some drill artists praise LeBron for showing love and speaking truth, posting old clips of him playing Vaughn's music in the background during workouts. Others accuse him of clout chasing or even worse, implying he might have indirect connections that kept him informed all these years. King Vaughn's mother and family release a short statement through their reps. "We appreciate any respect shown to our son, but we want the full truth about what happened that night in Atlanta." That puts even more pressure on everyone. Quando Rondo's name gets thrown around again in wild comment sections, with people asking if LeBron's words point fingers in that direction. Lil Durk stays silent at first, but his associates start posting subliminals. Twist number 2 hits when a second piece of footage surfaces, shorter, but even more intense. In it, LeBron is talking about how the music industry and sports world sometimes intersect with dangerous elements, and he says, "A lot of these young brothers get caught up because somebody on top wants to control the narrative." He doesn't say NBA directly, but the implication has league officials sweating bullets. PR teams work overnight crafting responses, while meme pages turn LeBron's serious face into reaction gifs. Family stakes get personal. Savannah is reportedly torn, protective of her husband, but also aware of how this could affect their kid's future in the spotlight. Bronny, who's trying to carve his own path in the NBA, faces questions from teammates and coaches. "Your dad really said that about Vaughn." Imagine the locker room tension. Bryce stays quiet online, but close friends say he's proud his father showed he's human and not afraid to speak on real issues. As the story spreads to mainstream outlets, The Shade Room, Forgotten Kings TV style channels, and candidly Cassie-type gossip pages go crazy with daily updates. View counts on reaction videos hit millions overnight. People are saying this is bigger than any rap beef because it bridges the multi-billion-dollar NBA with the raw streets that birthed drill music. LeBron's old tweet "Damn rest easy Vaughn" gets dissected like never before. Fans point out he used the hashtag LeBron James, directly nodding to Vaughn's album. "He's been plugged in longer than we thought," one viral comment reads. The emotions run high across the board. LeBron's fans defend him fiercely. "He's just a real one who listens to the culture." Critics come hard. "Stay in your lane, ball player." Street figures weigh in anonymously, some claiming LeBron's words opened old wounds, others saying it forced important conversations about violence in hip-hop. The NBA tries one more aggressive move. They contact platforms to limit the video's reach, citing privacy concerns. But in 2026 algorithm world, once something this juicy drops, it's impossible to bury completely. Clips are mirrored, slowed down, remixed with dramatic music. No Jumper Style hosts do hour-long breakdowns with guests from both rap and sports sides arguing back and forth. This is where the personal stakes for LeBron become crystal clear. His legacy, his business empire, his role as a father and role model, everything is on the line because of one private conversation that someone decided to record. And the biggest question hanging in the air is, why did LeBron know so much? Was it just casual talk from industry friends? Or is there a deeper connection that hasn't been revealed yet? The drama is far from over. Because right as the league thinks they're containing it, another twist emerges. Someone close to the original recorder steps forward with even more context about what was said off camera. That new context changes the temperature of the entire story. According to the latest leaks, after the main recording stopped, LeBron allegedly continued talking in a more relaxed but still serious tone, mentioning how certain powerful figures in entertainment have quietly tried to steer young talent away from dangerous paths, but sometimes the streets pull harder. He reportedly said something along the lines of, "Vaughn reminded me of so many kids I grew up around. Talented but caught in a system that doesn't let them win easy." This humanizes LeBron even more, but it also opens the floodgates for wild theories. Some fans now believe LeBron might have been indirectly involved in trying to help Vaughn or other artists through mentorship programs or quiet donations. Others spin it into conspiracy territory, claiming the NBA tried to hide the footage because it exposes how closely the league monitors its players' off-court connections. Heated arguments break out everywhere. On podcasts, Breakfast Club-style hosts have guests walking off mid-discussion. Law and Crime Network breaks down the legal angles. Could LeBron face any backlash if the footage was illegally recorded? Probably not, but the court of public opinion is already delivering its verdict. King Von's legacy gets a strange new spotlight. His old tracks start charting again as new listeners discover the music through this scandal. His storytelling style is praised even by people who never followed drill. At the same time, the violence that took his life is debated heavily. Is the industry doing enough? Are big names like LeBron speaking up too late? LeBron's camp eventually releases a carefully worded statement. It says he was expressing condolences and reflecting on the tragic loss of a talented young artist whose music his family enjoyed. It emphasizes that any private conversation was never meant for public consumption, and that he has nothing but respect for law enforcement and the pursuit of justice in Von's case. But the statement feels too polished for many. Street commentators call it corporate LeBron, and demand he address the footage directly. A few bold rappers even challenge him to hop on a live and speak freely. The family remains divided. Some want him to stay silent and protect the brand. Others want him to lean into his more than an athlete persona and keep it real. As weeks pass in this unfolding drama, new angles keep emerging. Old videos of LeBron and his sons listening to Vaughn surface again. Clips of Vaughn shouting out LeBron in interviews get millions of new views. The respect was clearly there, but now it's wrapped in layers of suspicion and curiosity. The biggest unresolved tension? Whether this will actually lead to any new information about that fatal night in Atlanta, or if it will just fade as another viral moment. LeBron continues playing at an elite level, but the whispers follow him, in arenas, in interviews, even in casual fan conversations. Fans are left emotional, passionate, and hungry for more. Some feel closer to LeBron because he showed vulnerability. Others feel betrayed that their hero might be more connected to the culture's dark side than they realized. In the end, this whole situation proves one thing. When the worlds of billion-dollar sports and Raw Street storytelling collide, the sparks can light up the entire internet. LeBron James talking about King Von's murder wasn't supposed to see the light of day, but now that it has, the conversation about violence, talent, legacy, and silence will never be the same. The NBA tried to hide the footage. They failed. And the streets, the fans, and the culture are still watching. So there you have it, family. LeBron James, the face of the NBA, the billionaire icon, got caught on camera speaking on King Von's murder in a way nobody ever expected. What started as a private late-night conversation turned into one of the biggest sports and street culture explosions we've seen in years. The NBA scrambled to bury the footage, lawyers moved fast, PR teams went into panic mode, but the truth slipped out anyway. And now the whole world is watching, arguing, theorizing, and picking sides. Was LeBron just speaking from what he heard through the industry grapevine? Or does he actually know more than he's letting on? Did the league really try to silence him to protect their image? And most importantly, will this finally push real conversations about the violence that keeps taking our young kings like King Von? Or will it all just become another trending topic that dies in a week? The streets are talking, the NBA is sweating, fans are divided, and the footage keeps spreading no matter how hard they try to hide it. This situation just proved one thing. When hoop dreams and street reality collide, the drama becomes unstoppable. Now I want to hear from y'all. Do you think LeBron was wrong for speaking on it? Or do you respect him more for keeping it real in private? Was the NBA right to try and bury the tape? Or should they let the truth come out? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Be honest, be loud, and tell me whose side you're on. If you're new here and you love this raw, unfiltered mix of sports, rap, and real street drama, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss when the next bomb drops. We're bringing you the tea that nobody else dares to touch. This story is still developing, and trust me, there's way more coming. So stay locked in.